Welcome to Tech News for 26 June 2021. Microsoft engineer confirms that Windows 11 will be able to sideload Android applications. Sideloading apps would allow you to install Android programs from outside the Microsoft Store, which would give you a much larger potential library. This means that you will be able to install applications other than the ones Amazon App Store offers. This seemed to be one of the main talking points after Windows 11 was announced. However, it's not clear how this might work in Windows operating system. Telegram receives support for group video calls with the latest update. Messaging application Telegram has received group video call functionality along with support for screen sharing. The group video call can support up to 30 people, and audio only option doesn't have any cap on number of participants. You can update your mobile and desktop Telegram application to receive this functionality. Amazon Web Services (AWS) acquired Wickr. AWS has acquired Wickr, the encrypted messaging service platform. Wickr is a messaging app that has geared itself towards providing services to government and military groups and enterprises. It claims to be the only collaboration service that meets security criteria set up by the NSA. The move suggests that Amazon could be planning to make a bigger push into messaging space. Some might say a long-awaited move from the company. AWS will continue operating Wickr as is and offer its services to AWS customers. Microsoft shareholders demand right to repair. Microsoft shareholders have filed a resolution demanding the company seriously consider making its products easier to repair. As You Sow, a non-profit that specializes in shareholder advocacy, delivered the shareholder resolution. According to As You Sow, the right to repair is important to Microsoft shareholders because discarded electronics are destroying the world's environment, and Microsoft has pledged to help it stop. The shareholder resolution is demanding that board prepare a report at reasonable cost and omitting proprietary information on environmental and social benefits of making company devices more easily repairable by customers and independent repair shops. Shareholders want this report to assess the benefits or harms of making instructions, parts, and/or tools for our products more readily available, and the impact of potential state and federal legislation that requires all electronic companies to improve repair access and repairability. Police seizes approximately $158 million in UK's largest crypto seizure. Police in UK have seized approximately £114 million, about $158 million worth of cryptocurrencies as part of a money laundering investigation. London's Metropolitan Police told Sky News the seizure is the largest of its kind in UK history. The current global record is tied to dark web marketplace Silk Road. In 2020, the US Department of Justice recovered 69,000 bitcoins worth approximately $1 billion at the time. Silk Road founder Ross Ulbricht has stashed away. Non-fabricated tetrachydecahedrons could out-bulletproof Kevlar. Researchers at MIT and Caltech have created a nano-engineered material that could be tougher than the likes of Kevlar or steel. Made of interconnected carbon tetrachydrons, the material absorbed the impact of microscopic bullets in spectacular fashion. The study led by MIT's Carlos Portela aimed to find out whether nano-architected materials, that is, designed and fabricated at the scale of nanometers, could be a viable path toward ultra-tough blast shields, body armor, and other protective surfaces. UK's Competition and Markets Authority initiates probe against Amazon and Google over fake reviews. The CMA is concerned that Amazon and Google haven't done enough to combat fake reviews. Now, the CMA has launched a formal investigation against Amazon and Google to determine whether the two companies may not have done enough to deal with the problem of fake reviews on their platform. If the British regulator finds that the two companies violated the country's protection law, it may take enforcement action against them. This can include securing formal commitments to change the way they tackle fake reviews or escalating to court action. Yesterday, Google announced that it would delay its plans of killing the third-party cookies on Chrome browser following the intervention by the CMA. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. You can read about these stories in detail from the links provided in the description.